Hi Gemini, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your May 2026 messages, and it's going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happy birthday to all of my May Geminis out there. Let's get into the reading. So, we're going to start out with Kipper. Oh my gosh, I forgot the pool. I forgot the pool. A wisdom of Oracle message for you. That's okay. That's how your cards have been falling. Oh my God. I'm going to have to pause this video. And I'm not taking this part out. All of the cards just fell. Your energy is just a little all over the place. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pick those up. Okay, Gemini, we're back. Now, let me say something. I like to shuffle off camera because the cards could take a while sometimes, and I like to take jumpers. That's a total side note. Regardless, you saw what just happened. I forgot to pull your Oracle card, which I did pull off camera again when all your cards went tipsy-turvy. But I thought, like, what is going on? And it feels like chaos. So let's bring it back, okay? And we're also going to talk about your new moon in the middle of the month, which is May 16th. So you got yin. I feel, and it's card number 2. What is the first 3 signs? All have decisions or something about decisions or something along those lines happening for you. So that's Aries and Taurus are in similar boats here. And I don't know if that's one of your other signs, but regardless. You have yin, and I feel with yin, you tend to take a very passive stance on things, essentially allowing others to make decisions for you, kind of letting others lead the way. It's a very passive feminine energy, regardless of whether you consider yourself a masculine or feminine person. The more feminine version or side of you is a little bit more like your scales aren't balanced in the feminine and masculine. It dips more into the feminine. And so in May, you have this feminine energy taking center stage yet again. So there's your yin. And let's quickly talk about what's happening with the moons and Pluto going retrograde. So the full moon is in Scorpio on the 1st, and that's about emotional releases. But then you have that new moon in Gemini, right? And that one talks about having a fresh start and new ideas and learning how to communicate better. Pluto, however, is about very deep transformations, and it's about buried fears. And so keep that in mind as we progress into the reading, because your Kipper message is thoughts and family room. It's exactly what that says. I feel that you are overthinking an aspect of family or your home. So this could be the family that you have. Your immediate family, that could be your parents, siblings, along those lines, or it could be the family in your home. So if you don't live at home, or whatever the case is, this could be your home. So who is in that home? Your partner, your children, your pets. There is this overthinking happening when it comes to a family dynamic in May, particularly. So all these thoughts coming up, I feel that it's really those buried fears from that Pluto going retrograde on May 6th. And also with Scorpio on the 1st, that Scorpio full moon, illuminating things like, I was going to say hidden truths. And what I want to really expand on when I say that is, it's not necessarily that there are lies here. It feels more like what's not being said, because it's all up here in your head. And it's something that you're thinking about. And what I'm getting is, it's like a continuous loop. And it keeps going round and around. And it's a repeating thought regarding family. Remember what we talked about, what family means, or your home. What are you going to do? Your tarot messages. You have the Hierophant. Yeah, the Hierophant. You have the Hermit in reverse. And you guessed it, another major. The Temperance. A couple observations aside from the fact that these are all major arcanas, meaning this is a very serious and very life-altering situation that you're in right now. Quite the predicament. You have a natural progression happening here. From the Hierophant 5, the Hermit, card 9, to Temperance, card 14. And I don't know if those numbers mean anything significant to you. I don't even know why I said those numbers out loud, but maybe think about those, as I don't usually tell you what numbers. If you listen to me for a while, I don't do number correspondences with tarot. So are those numbers significant to you? 5, 9, 14. With the Hierophant being here, I'm getting that. Let me first give you the signs that are popping up here. Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be, just saying, and it could be sun, moon, or rising for the other person, or maybe that's you. Regardless. With the Hierophant being here, it feels more like a spouse, because the Hierophant signifies marriage, or soon to be married kind of thing. So with the family room coming up, it could be a spouse or a future wedding kind of thing. Regardless, let me just say, this feels like there's a lot of thinking around the spouse, and it could also be your parents. Let me just say, because it feels like a deep connection here, like a togetherness. Regardless, there's a deep thinking that's happening, and all you want to do is run and hide. And Spirit is asking you not to do that. Do not run and hide. You have to face this head on. You have to say what it is that is on your mind. Ultimately, what's going to happen is, obviously, your life is going to change for, dare I say, better or worse. Is that also why the Hierophant came out? For better or worse, your life is going to change. And that is perspective. But it just seems like you already know what it is that you want to do, because one outweighs the other in such a big way. Like it's already doing that. The problem is that you're at this standstill, that you need to unfreeze yourself. You need to move. And the Temperance is saying, okay, we're halfway there, because you've already had these thoughts. But remember, new ways of communicating are coming out. So however this picture turns is totally up to you. And it seems like you're waiting for the other person or persons to really make this move, but it feels like you need to be the initiator. You need to be the one to step into the more masculine parts of you to say this, 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 and this. Do not keep it to yourself. You will not move, and things will, in not only this situation, but everything in your life will continue to be the same, like Groundhog Day, waking up every day to the same day all the time. Ultimately, you will remain unhappy. I'm sorry, it's just what's here. It is what it is. Can I say that the Four of Wands in reverse is at the bottom and that is not looking so hot for marriages? I don't know. Look at the astrology for your sign, but it doesn't look so hot. I'm going to leave that there. I feel like I could go on and on, but I'm just going to give you different versions of what I just said, and I don't want to keep pooling, because essentially what I'm getting here is a very big message of you need to move on and you need to progress forward, however that looks for you. Getting over something, finally having this conversation, seeing where the conversation takes you. This is about deep, transformative, dynamic things happening and changing in your life. Your new moon in Gemini is the fresh start that you've been waiting for. On your birthday, you're going to make a wish, and that wish will be granted. So be very careful what you wish for. Do you have a yes or no question? Because I'm going to give you the answer. You ready? The answer is yes. Whatever that was for you, the answer is yes. And monsters under the bed is your oracle message. Hiding, afraid, covers, fear, all these things are surfacing. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to be brave? Are you going to triumph? Up to you. Up to you, my friend. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information's down below. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.